What's up YouTube? B-Technician here, and since my last video I did some recording in between, but for some reason I'm a derp and I didn't save my files right or record them right, or I don't know what happened, but I just don't have them anymore. I just dissected my computer to try to find them, nothing. But so I left my little area that I spawned in and came over here and found this little fort thingy. If you've played 1.10 yet, you know exactly what this is. And I took shelter in this for quite a bit. I wanted like maybe a week, well, say a good week, Minecraft days, not IRL. And came down here and did some dungeon hunting, like the best I could. I'm gonna go to the bottom and show you why I don't live here anymore. Alrighty then, so I kinda just circle stairwayed myself down to here and started coming across all of this. Well, this led me into a room that I thought had a chest, but it blew up on me. And now, this is like another generation. I don't know what mod brings this in, but I thought it was cool as hell, but I can't really have a mining shaft with this in the way. So I kinda just said, fork it. But then I kind of wanted to just start a whole new somewhere else, nearby, because all my resources were still in there that I've gathered up from the dungeons and all that kind of stuff. And I farmed a little bit just to get some food up and running. But this is all of ADT's doing right here, his little crane, because this area is under construction. Teehee. Little glass base he's got going on. Took him a while, but hey, he did it. Gotta give him props. But then this is all of my doing over here. I want to get a power generation going from actually additions through canola seeds. And of course, I had to do a little bit of root. Just love this mod. Because now I am Groot. Tiki. Some shapes, because you know how important wool gets. And I tinkered around with a little bit of chiseling bits, not too much, just to get the feel for it. I really plan on doing more with this mod, but for now, just a little door entrance to my little shack down here that I got going on. Little crates where I sleep, my machines. Again, sorry I don't have all of the progression on recording. Really kind of sucks for me too. But there we go. My Tinker's earlier, just a little simple 2x2x3 Tinker's construct. Schmelta. Slipped my mind there for a second. But yeah. Alrighty then, but today's project is going to be back up on this canola farm that I got going on. I really want to start getting power out of that. Some kind of RF generation. And my main idea was to build the farmer from Ender.io. I was like, okay, that looks simple enough, Had to figure out how to make a Z logic, which is from a slice and splice. And I went and I did that from a slash and splash. Got that up and running on that thing. But I thought this was how to make it. I didn't look too carefully that these are pulsating crystals. I need 2 of them. And to get that you need pulsating iron ingots. And I need ender pearls, and I am nowhere near being able to take on the endermen in 1.10. They are just ridiculously tough now. And this isn't made with iron ingots, it's made with electrical steel, which again is iron, coal dust, and silicone. Not too hard to make, but again, I'm not going to be able to get the pulsating iron. So that just takes me back to a different mod called I feel like it's progressive animation, I'm not too sure. Planter, I think it was called? Yes, progressive automation, thank you. I'm going to use this instead. A little bit simpler to make. I want to make the stone tier. So, damn all that to hell. Alright, so start off with this planter. We're going to need, looks like bark, a wooden hoe, furnace, and a chest. That's not too bad. Let's just grab a good chunk of all that. Yeah, let's see, why not? Grab some sticks, still use for. Well, I'm an idiot, I could have just done this. Alright, so let's get that furnace first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Furnace, check. Chest, yuck. Now for the wooden hoe. Boom, baby. Alright, so then this, in theory, should be it. Right on. But I want to go for the stone one. Ooh, do I have any of that other? Pretty sure I do. Do I? Just make this quick. Boom. Oh. Darn it. 1, 2. Can make that stone hoe, of course. Bam, baby. Stone planter. Alright, and when these things start out, they just do 1 block away from them, so we're going to need a lot of speed upgrades. Let's go take some redstone. I guess I'll make 25 of them. That'll make me a good 5x5 area. Ooh, this is going to be kind of spendy. Giving her all the wood she's got, Captain. Daggone. Holy crap. Just take all my wood, why don't you? Oops. Boom. Alrighty, that wasn't painful at all. So, at least I got 25 of them bad boys. Will this work? Hell yeah, it will. I'm just gonna get all the stacks that I have. Dear God. This really eats up your materials. But, I mean, it is really, really useful. So, some pros and some cons. Booyah. Alrighty. So 25 of these bad boys. Oop. Almost forgot. See, the planter and this chopper are kind of the same, so I'm going to need a hoe in it. Some kind of fuel source. Dagnabbit. Okay, I gotta fix this. Ooh, I'm getting low on coal. That's a scary sight. Bada beam, bada boom. We're up and running again. Cool. Yep, sweet. Alright, let's see how fast you work. So I kind of want this to be a 5x5 area. Oh lord, I might have to redo this farm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, poop. Yep, definitely gonna have to redo this area. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. Screw it, I guess I'm putting it right by the water. Oh, there's wood down here? Oh, we darn. Give me that there, dude. Oh, you little turd. Whoa. It's hard to say. That was getting kind of weird. That's not a smart thing to do. So, let me... Come on now. Make a stone hoe. Oh, come on. Thank you. Hose in place. Coal. Not ready. Add seeds. Oh, whoops. Okay, now you should be working. Yeah, buddy. Working like a charm. Seeds are automatically going into there. Perfect, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. Cool. I better get inside. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to remake this garden, as it only is doing this little tidbit. Darn it. There's no biggie. Still got a lot of coal. I mean, canola oil. Gonna be our decent. But what I foresee happening is my hoe is definitely gonna run out sometime. So I gotta figure out a way to automatically craft that. And I think I'm gonna use the crafter from RF Tools, if I'm right. Craft. Stop an ER? Ender IO? No. Progressive automation? Nah. Yeah, these are simple enough. A little bit of lapis, some gold ingots. Bada bing, bada boom. I want to make the tier 2 just because I think this can only hold one or two things to craft at once. I'm brain farting all over the place. And I think this can hold 3 or 4. So we're definitely going to be going with the tier 2. But before I do that, I'm definitely going to want to make this all look pretty. Alrighty then, that took a little bit longer than I wanted to. Still not done. I'm going to do something with this. But this is going to be where my farms go, all my animals. Root is going to have its own little special location. Move that here in a minute. And nothing really too big, just a 5x5 garden. Just want to get some RF generation from those guys. But I think this is going to be my wrapping up point for this episode. Next episode, I'm going to actually start piping all of this down into my little work area for now and try to get some RF generation out of it. But that's for next episode, and thanks for watching.